In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to turn back. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we have commenced the chapter, and it is about syntax, which is the study of the structure of the sentence. And related to this, I shared some topics about praise, noun praise, and how to recognize a noun praise. What is moment test, replacement test, and also there are 5 phrases which have their own hands. And what are the different tree structures of them? How we can know one tree diagram. So I discussed them in detail. However, today we are going to start the new chapter, and it is about root sentence and subordinate clause. You will listen in root sentence that what is root sentence. Previously, a little bit or in short words I defined root sentence, but I'm coming to talk about in detail in this lecture, and also about subordinate clause. And you will also learn that what is the connection between root sentence and subordinate clause, and what is the tree diagram or tree structure for both of them. Related to this, you will know what is mean by that language is recursive and subordinate clause and root clause. These will be in too much detail. So let's start from the root sentence and subordinate clause. Listeners and audience, if you remember, I told you about clause, that what is clause? Clause is a group of words which has subject and predicate. Okay. Clause is also called a sentence. But here we are called it clause because it has types. For example, I'll say I go. It is a clause, and it is also a sentence, like a simple sentence. Okay. Now, there are 2 types of clause. The first known is independent clause. Independent clause. And the next one that is known as dependent clause. Now the question is that what is independent clause? So the definition of independent clause in traditional grammar is that independent clause is a group of words which has subject and predicate, and it can stand on its own. So here you see I go. This is sample sentence, and it is called independent clause because it can stand on its own. On the other hand, dependent clause is a clause which has subject and predicate, but it cannot stand on its own. It needs a independent clause. It needs additional information, and that is independent clause to stand with it. So this is the difference. So that's why independent clause is also known as a superordinative clause. Subordinative clause. Independent clause is known as subordinate clause. So this is the difference. Now, we are going to further extend the topic. It was just to the ground knowledge that you know that what is clause. Let's talk about root sentence. Listeners and audience, as I told you previously, that in a sentence we have S. S means sentence, and in S we have NP and VP. Okay? If I say, for example, he, that is NP, and VP, that is writes, okay? And then we have after that NP, for example, a letter. In NP we have article, that is a, yes, and then we have a letter, that is what, that is N, yes, and the we have write the letter or a letter, for example, so that is article. Okay, so here that is called root sentence. Root sentence is a sentence or where all the nodes it grows downwards. So in root sentence we also have subordinate clause. Now the question is that how subordinate clause it comes and what is the structure of it? You know, subordinate clause sometimes a sentence, in a root sentence or in a sentence, subordinate clause it can be under the sentence, or it can be after the VP verb phrase. It can be after the NP noun phrase, and it also can be after the AP adjective phrase, and it also can be after the AP PP prepositional phrase. I'm repeating. Subordinate clause. It can be after directly under the sentence, and it can be after the NP, it can be after the VP, it can be after the PP and AP. And in order to clear this statement, I'm going to write them one by one. Like I said it, subordinate clause can be directly under the sentence. Like how? You see? Whether he has gone is a mystery. Now, this sentence shows that subordinate or subordinate clause it can be under directly under a sentence. So here you see whether he has gone. It is what? Whether he has gone. It is subordinate clause. Now let me draw the tree structure of it. So in a sentence we have S and S. Here you see we have whether, which is subordinate clause. So it means it starts from the subordinate clause verse. So that's whether. So therefore for it we write what? S. Yes. SC means subordinate clause. After that we have NP. Yes. We have what? We have NP. And we also have VP. And NP, that is he, that is an. And VP we have verb auxiliary or auxiliary verb, and gone, that is verb, main verb. Okay, now we are taking VP. And VP we have S, that is verb, like linking verb, and a mystery, that is NP. So from VP we are taking another string, that is NP. And NP we have what? We have article and N. So listeners and audience, as I told you that we have a subordinate clause directly under a sentence or S. So this is one example for the clarification. Now I'm writing another example. This is the first statement. My next statement is that we also have a subordinate clause after what? After VP. We have a subordinate clause after VP or verb phrase. How it is? For example, he told him, it must be written a bit below. He told him that it looked. He told him that it looked pointless. Now, listeners and audience, you see, I'm drawing the tree structure of it, then it will be clear. I'm taking the tree structure of it. We have S, In S we have NP and VP. What is NP? NP is he, and VP, that is third, verb. And here NP, that is he, and ham, that is NP. Okay. So I told you that we have subordinate clause. We have subordinate clause after the what? After the VP. So here we are taking the string from VP. Okay. I'm taking the string as. Here as means sentence. In the sentence we have SC, subordinate clause, because the subordinate clause starts from here or with that. So then in S we have what? We have NP, yes, and we have what? We have VP. In NP, that is at, so here we have N. And look, we have, look is what? This is VP, verb. And after that we have pointless, that is adjective praise. So here from VP, we are taking AP. So in AP we have E. AP means adjective praise. So this is the clarification of the statement that we also subordinate clause it is also comes after what? After the VP. Okay. Then my other statement is that we also have our subordinate clause also comes in a sentence after NP. It can be comes in a sentence after noun phrase. Like, it's a bit difficult in lengthy sentence. The belief that the earth is flat is a widespread belief. Is a widespread belief. Okay? The belief that the earth is flat is a widespread belief. Now let's take the tree structure of it. What is the subordinate clause in it? That the earth is flat. Okay, so here you see the belief, it is noun phrase, and subordinate clause is directly comes after, it is directly after what? NP. So let me draw the structure. We have S, which means sentence. So in sentence we have NP, and NP we have article or modifier, that is the, and belief, that is N. Now that the earth is flat, here it is subordinate clause. So for the subordinate clause we are taking the structure or the string from what? Here we are taking from NP. So I'm taking here is as. So in as we have NP and VP. But before going to take NP, let me take the string for that, which is SC. Okay. And then I'm taking another string for it, like we have NP. Yes, the earth. That the earth. So we have NP. So in NP, what we have? In NP, we have the earth. So that is what? Article. And also that is noun. Is flat. After NP, we are taking what? VP. In VP, there is, which is verb, and flat, that is adjective. From VP, we are taking AP. AP be adjective phrase. Okay. Now here we have left the string, that is VP, because here there's the left portion of the sentence, that is verb. So I'm extending that VP. So here we have VP, that is we. Okay. A widespread belief, that is noun phrase. I'm taking NP from here. Noun phrase. In noun phrase we have article, we have AP, adjective phrase, that is a, and we have also N, that is belief. So this is also the clarification of my statement or my claim that subordinate clause, it also comes after the noun phrase. Okay. Another statement is I told you that subordinate clause, it is also appears. It also appears after the AP, adjective phrase. Like for example, he is happy. He is happy to join us. Let me draw the tree structure of it, then I will identify. He is happy. Root sentence. What we call it? Independent clause, and to join us, infinitive clause. So now, the tree structure would be, we have as, S means sentence, and sentence we have NP and VP. In NP, we are having he, that is an, noun, and we also have VP, that is as. Is means like VP or verb. And happy, that is adjective phrase. Here we are taking AP, and that is a. So I told you that we are also, subordinate clause also comes after what? After AP, adjective phrase. So here we are taking the string from AP. So from AP we are taking the string, so we are writing here as, which means string or sentence, sentence. In a sentence, here we are taking from the sentence VP, verb phrase. Now in VP we have infinitive phrase. So for infinitive we are writing INF. INF means infinitive. So and then we have we, main verb, and us, that is N. I can take it as a separate form. I can separate it from VP, like what? Like NP, and that is N. There is just one last statement is left. Listeners and audience, it is clear that we have subordinate clause after what? After AP. Or we are taking the string of it. The last one is that subordinate clause strings can be also taken or also appears after PP or prepositional phrase. For example, soon after I left. Soon after I left, the party ended. Now, see, I'm first of all driving a structure. I left. Here we have subordinate clause. I left. Now, we have as. Here, we are taking prepositional phrase because this is the dominant after. So, we are having a PP, and from the PP, we are taking adverbial phrase. Yes, adverbial phrase is soon. So we are taking ADV, and PP, that is after, so prepositional phrase or P. Okay, then we have I left. So from PP, here we are taking NP. From NP we are separating two strings like NP and VP. NP, that is I, N, and left, that is V, mean verb. Okay. Now the party ended, we are taking a separate string from it, that is what? That is verb. Yes, verb, VP. The party ended. Yes, that's right. Okay. We may also take a like S for it. Yes, the party ended. So now how it is, how the structure would be? The structure would be that, yes, like the party ended. So from the S I'm taking a two string. Like we have NP and VP. And if there is confusion, no problem. From this S I can take two string. Yes. Like we have NP and VP. Like in NP we have the, that is article, and we have party, that is an, and indeed that is we. So listeners and idlers, it is clear that we can also take, so or we can write our subordinate clause can appear after, or we can take the string of it after what? After PP, prepositional phrase. If you see this one, like I separated a string of it after PP. So hope that this topic is clear to you. At the end, I will request to my listeners and guidance. If you are new for my channel and yet you have not subscribed my channel, you are requested to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.